Take a deep breath. You did not find this message by coincidence. If it appeared before you now, it's because something inside you is ready to awaken. There is a force that rises every time your soul begins to expand, a silent resistance that whispers, "Not now, not yet." It hides behind tiredness, distraction, and doubt. It wants you to stay where it's safe, even when your spirit is craving more. But the universe brought you here to remind you. What feels like fear is not a sign to stop. It's a signal that you're getting close. Close to the next version of yourself. Close to the life that has been waiting for you beyond hesitation. So stay. Because what you are feeling right now is not the end. It's the threshold. I know you've been feeling the weight of something invisible, like walking through thick air trying to move forward, but everything seems to hold you back. You plan, you dream, you begin, and suddenly, a wave of doubt rises out of nowhere. You feel tired for no reason, distracted, confused, almost like your own mind is working against you. That's resistance. It's subtle, but powerful. It makes you question your worth, your timing, your path. It tells you that you're not ready, that you'll fail again, that you might as well stay where it's comfortable. And it hurts, doesn't it? Because deep down, you know you're meant for more. You can feel something trying to be born inside you, a new version of yourself that's begging to emerge. But every time you reach for it, something unseen pulls you back into the old. It feels unfair, exhausting, almost cruel. This invisible wall between who you are and who you're becoming. But listen carefully. This struggle doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're on sacred ground. Every soul that ever grew, every being that ever evolved, faced this same resistance before crossing the threshold. You're not being punished, you're being initiated. The universe never creates resistance to stop you. It allows it to show you what still lives in the shadows of your being. Resistance is not the enemy. It's the mirror. It reveals every fear you've hidden under the surface. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of your own power. Every time your soul expands, the parts of you that have lived in comfort begin to tremble. They don't want to die. They've kept you safe for years, through control, through perfectionism, through hesitation. So when you start to change, they rise to protect you. Not because they hate you, but because they don't understand that you're evolving. Think of a seed before it becomes a tree. It must break open in darkness. The shell that once protected it now becomes too small. It cracks, and that cracking hurts. But that's the only way the roots can reach the light. So when you feel that invisible resistance, don't fight it blindly. Observe it. Ask, what are you trying to protect? And you'll notice. It's always guarding an old version of yourself. The more you grow, the louder the resistance may become, but only because it senses the end of its reign. You are not fighting darkness, you are integrating it. You are teaching your fear to trust your light. This is how the universe transforms you. Not through ease, but through awareness. Every wave of resistance is a sacred initiation into your higher self. The waiting is not punishment, it's refinement. The resistance you feel is not blocking your path. It is the path. It stretches your patience, sharpens your awareness, and humbles your ego so that your soul can truly lead. Every delay, every moment of stillness, every pause where nothing seems to move, is the universe sculpting your energy to match what you've asked for. Because if everything came too soon, your old self would destroy what your higher self has been building. So, yes, sometimes the universe slows you down on purpose. Not because you're unworthy, but because it loves you too much to let you step into your destiny half awake. Waiting teaches you strength without force. It teaches you how to hold faith when nothing outside confirms it. It teaches you to stay when the mind screams to run. You see, evolution is not a straight line, it's a spiral. And every time you return to the same place, you're not back where you started. You're higher, more conscious, more prepared. That's why resistance feels repetitive. Because the lesson keeps returning until you no longer fear your own expansion. So instead of asking, when will this end? Ask, who am I becoming in the process? Because that's where the real transformation hides. Not in the achievement, but in the endurance. The waiting is shaping you into the vessel that can hold the life you've been asking for. And when that time arrives, you'll realize the resistance never stood against you. It was preparing you to meet your own power. There will come a moment, quiet, almost imperceptible, when the weight you've been carrying begins to lift. You won't even notice it at first, but one morning, the air will feel lighter. The thoughts that used to paralyze you will lose their power, and you'll realize you've crossed the threshold. The resistance that once screamed at you will turn into guidance. The fear that used to freeze you will become intuition, and the same path that felt impossible will now unfold with grace. Because the universe never intended to break you. It was training you, training your energy to vibrate at the same frequency as the blessings already written for you. And now, every step you take will align with that truth. You'll start to see doors opening effortlessly, not because they suddenly appeared, but because you finally stopped standing in front of them with fear. You'll notice opportunities, people, and signs aligning in ways too precise to be coincidence. That's when you'll understand. What once felt like chaos was choreography. The delay was not denial, it was direction. It was destiny waiting for your readiness. You will look back and smile, not because the path was easy, but because you finally see that every obstacle had purpose. Every tear watered the soil of your awakening. The resistance wasn't against you. It was your initiation into power, faith, and truth. And now, the universe whispers, you are ready. Walk through. Do not give up now. You are closer than you think. Every time you chose to keep going, even in silence, even unseen, you were already winning the invisible battles that resistance sent to test your spirit. You see, strength is not the absence of struggle. It's the decision to rise again when your mind tells you you can't. And you have done that, again and again. So breathe, stand tall, because everything you've endured has been preparing you for this very moment. The resistance was never a wall. It was a mirror showing you how powerful you truly are when you stop believing in your own limitations. Say this to yourself now. I am not afraid of growth. I am not afraid of change. I am not afraid of my light. Repeat it until it becomes truth. Because once you stop fearing your own brilliance, nothing can stand against you. Every no you received was a redirection. Every delay was divine timing. Every closed door was protection. Nothing has been wasted. Not the waiting, not the pain, not the tears. All of it was a sacred training in faith. So when resistance rises again, and it will, don't see it as a sign to stop. See it as confirmation that you're about to step into something greater. The louder the resistance, the closer the breakthrough. Keep walking, keep believing, keep expanding. Because the universe has already seen your victory. It's waiting for you to see it too. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where transformation begins. The resistance tried to break you, but it built you. And now, you are unstoppable. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the silence inside you, that calm after the storm. What once felt like chaos has become clarity. What once felt like fear has turned into strength. You've crossed the invisible line between who you were and who you are becoming. The resistance has served its purpose. It awakened you. It forced you to remember your own light. Now thank it. Yes, thank the resistance, because without it, you would have never discovered how powerful, how resilient, how divine you truly are. Whisper your gratitude to the universe. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the growth. Thank you for reminding me who I am. You are no longer running from the darkness, you're walking with light. No longer doubting, you're trusting. No longer waiting, you're ready. This was never about breaking the resistance. It was about remembering your power to transcend it. The universe smiles upon you now and whispers softly, you made it through. And what's coming next? will make every struggle worth it. If this message reached your heart today, write in the comments, "I am stronger than my resistance." Let the universe know that you are ready. Ready to rise, to expand, to live fully awake. Like this video, subscribe for more messages from the universe, and share it with someone who might be standing before their own breakthrough. Remember, I am only the voice. The message comes from beyond, and tomorrow, another one will find you, right when your soul needs it most.